Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Friday, October 18th, 2024. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Friday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also, in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Saturday. Of course, the entire weekend. That's both tomorrow, which is Saturday, and Sunday, plus through all of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Friday night as I begin my National Day calendar segment with tonight's featured National Day holiday. And of course, today was National Chocolate Cupcake Day. So if you've been in the mood for cupcakes, rather than those store-bought, rather than, I'm sure they were more authentic and moist than your typical store-bought cupcakes, you know, like Hostess chocolate cupcakes that when you and your mom, when you were children, with your mom, you and your mom and dad took you to one of those mom and pop stores to buy one of those store-bought Hostess cupcakes. Those Hostess cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes, you know, with the vanilla cream, with the vanilla cream in the middle, with the cream, vanilla. But tonight, of course, I'm going to talk to you guys about chocolate cupcakes. On this day, National Chocolate Cupcake Day celebrates the sweetness of small chocolate cakes. With a dollop of frosting, one sweet serving satisfies chocolate and cake lovers. Cupcakes can be traced back to 1796 when a recipe notation of a cake to be baked in small cups was written in American Cookery by Amelia Simmons. The earliest known documentation of the term cupcake was in 1828, and 75 recipes for pastry, cakes, and sweetmeats in Eliza Leslie's Receipts Cookbook. Bakers initially baked their cupcakes in heavy pottery cups. However, bakers today use a plethora of tools at their fingertips. Some still use individual ramekins, small coffee mugs, large teacups, or other small oven-proof pottery-type dishes for baking their cupcakes. Of course, the most common cupcake tool is a muffin or cupcake pan. This handy tool includes multiple cups in one device. Cupcakes have been called fairy cakes, patty cakes, cupcakes written as two words. Chocolate cupcakes come in a variety of flavors too. Of course, there's always the standard chocolate cupcake, but why stop there on this holiday? Chocolate caramel, cupcakes that satisfy the extra cry. Chocolate caramel, cupcakes satisfy the extra cry for sweetness. Peanut butter chocolate, cupcakes are the snacker's delight. Get devilishly good cupcakes with devil's food. Cool things off a bit with chocolate mint recipes too. And you can't forget chocolate orange cupcakes. Citrus brightens the flavor of any chocolate recipe. So here's how to observe. Celebrate by trying one of the following tempting. Here's how to observe. Celebrate by trying one of the following tempting recipes while watching an episode of the Food Network reality-based competition show, Cupcake Wars. If that still comes on, I'm sure it does. It may be in repeats. I'm not sure if they have new episodes of Cupcake Wars. You know, I personally like to give a shout out to our local Buttercups Cupcakes, which has been a part of the Shreveport staple for 15 years. And of course, you know, I know most of you are here in Shreveport. If you haven't gone by Buttercups Cupcakes recently on Uri Drive, then my suggestion is go give them a shout out for one of their delectable and tasty cupcakes here in town. You would be certainly pleased. And you know, in Buttercup's Cupcakes, you know, they've been in town been a part of the Shreveport staple for 15 years. They do not disappoint. So give them a shout out whenever desired to do so. So here's how to observe. Celebrate by trying one of the following tempting recipes or watch an episode of the Food Network reality-based competition show Cupcake Wars. I believe Buttercup's Cupcakes here in Shreveport was featured on an episode of Cupcake Wars some years back. Maybe about maybe about 4 or 5 years, or possibly longer. But it's been quite some time. Remember to invite friends or family over to share. So that's how, of course, we celebrate every day. Use Chocolate Cupcake Day to post on social media. So National Chocolate Day itself, if you prefer Day of anything chocolate, then of course that national, look out for that National Day, which is exactly 10 days from today. It would be on October 28th, which is a Monday after next week. National Cupcake Day is December 15th. Of course, that is on a Sunday. And National Vanilla Cupcake Day is November 10th. That also is a Sunday. Excuse me. And of course, that's basically about cupcakes. For those of you that's had a sudden craving for chocolate cupcakes, you know, rather than your typical store-bought kind that you would go in a mom and pop store for decades and buy from the snack section of the store, and buy one of those Hostess cupcakes. Of course, today was International Legging Day, so on this day, get geared up for International Legging Day, because when temperatures drop in the fall, such as we had a low temperature in the 40s again this morning, so it was quite a chilly start to the day, like yesterday. We've been enjoying the perfect fall weather. Of course, legging season is officially in full swing. So about legging day, I'm going to kind of be a little brief with this one. Once a necessity providing an added layer of warmth, the legging is now an iconic style combining comfort and fashion. Leggings truly set a trend in the 1950s and 60s as a standard wardrobe piece and workout essential. Over time, breathable materials, textures, designs, and prints ushered in the undeniable era of leggings. Now, modern-day leggings are feats. Over time, breathable materials, textures, designs, and prints ushered in the undeniable era of leggings. Now, modern-day leggings are feats of engineering designed to enhance your workout. While they continue to be a gym essential, legging styles are now so versatile that they are widely acceptable to wear as pants. In a wide range of looks, comfortable leggings offer something for everyone. As the popularity of athleisure skyrockets, so too does the mass appeal of the legging. Clearly, this comfortable curve-hugging style hasn't just revolutionized what we wear to the gym. It's revolutionized what we wear everywhere. Most commonly worn by, of course, women. Of course, I mean, anyone can wear those. The versatile legging has sparked a global revolution that encourages women to embrace comfort and stay active. So, of course, as popular as women are seen, as popular as women, and quite a few men are seen in leggings. Most likely for women, of course, it's a perfect way to keep their legs warm. Of course, to be honest and truthful, leggings are basically worn, not just it's a common type of fashion, typically worn during the cooler weather months, most likely in the fall and winter. It can also be fall, winter, and spring. It can also be worn even during the summer, anytime. So that's what my National Day calendar segment covers. Not only was today National Chocolate Cupcake Day, today was also International Legging Day, National Exascale Day, National No Beard Day, and also today was National Mammography Day. And of course, now let's take a look at our famous birthdays for this day. For those that have celebrated their birthdays on this day, Friday, October 18th, the third Friday in October. So here are the famous people that have celebrated their birthdays on this day. Today, movie actor Zac Efron turns 37. R&B singer Ne-Yo turns 45. TV actor Tyler Posey turns 33. Punk singer TX2 turns 25. Country singer Riley Green turns 36. WNBA player Brittany Griner today turns 34. Voice actor Chris Nettleton turns 30. TV actress Sophie Bathsheba Thatcher turns 24. Movie actor Jean-Claude Van Movie actor Jean-Claude Van Damme turns 64. TV actor Jordan Calloway turns 34. Field hockey player Samantha Quick turns 36. Rapper Baby Bash turns 49. Soccer player John McGinn turns 30. Skier Lindsey Vonn turns 40. So here are the following celebs, famous people that would have celebrated their birthdays today. Today, rock singer Chuck Berry would have turned 98 on this day. So we remember what famous person that we remember mostly on this day is rock singer Chuck Berry, who today would have turned 98 years old. So those are famous people that have celebrated their birthdays here on this Friday, October 18th. Of course, Libra season, it's still in effect. And of course, you know, today is Friday, and coming soon, I will be giving you guys a coming soon, you know, by my name being Felton. I'm give you guys a spare with you guys a Felton Friday fact. So stay tuned. I'm in the process of getting to work on it, so it's coming real soon. I'll only feature briefly. It'll be a very brief moment, something a little extra, something that I want to share with you all, whether or not it's gonna be funny or something that I'm trying to come up with something that I really ever talk about. But stay tuned. I'm in the process of working on it. But anyway, let's get over to your weather. And of course, today it's been another rather dry day for us here in Shreveport. It's been another rather dry day here in Shreveport with no rain. Of course, we've had another fairly cool start to the day with low temperatures settling in the 40s. Many of us, again, we're in the low to mid 40s. Many of us, again, we're in the low to mid 40s again this morning. So it was quite another rather chilly start. But we've had sunshine mixing along with some clouds as we wanted it turned out to be a pleasantly nice and seasonally mild Friday afternoon as the daytime high temps topped in the upper 70s. Actually, that's actually closer to where we should be this time of year. And of course, due to ongoing dry conditions, ongoing lack of rainfall, we have area burn bans continue to remain in effect due to the ongoing lack of rainfall in the area. So burn bans continue to remain in effect until further notice. So here's a map of the known burn bans across the 4-state area. Regardless of whether a burn ban is in effect by your county or parish, the outdoor burning is strongly discouraged given the very dry conditions in place. So more burn bans have been. We've had a few more burn bans that have been added through both yesterday and today. We still have more counties and parishes all across the region that have added their burn bans on today, on this Friday. So of course we have Bossier, Caddo, Webster, we have Caddo, Bossier, Webster, Claiborne, and Union parishes in northwest Louisiana still in effect. Also the Southern, Natchitoches, Wynn, and Caldwell parishes that are still under a burn ban in northwest Louisiana. So remember, if you must, remember, use extreme caution. Otherwise, just try practice. Find a facility where you can maybe do your grilling indoors until conditions improve. So, and we have now gone through 23 days without seeing measurable rainfall here in Shreveport, and that number is likely going to continue. Unfortunately, That number is likely going to grow each day. We continue to lack rainfall here in the area. So the ban is in effect immediately. The ban is effective immediately and shall remain in force until the state or county or parish officials determine conditions are safe enough to lift restrictions. Here's the actions. Outdoor burning is prohibited or limited across the county or parish. Please refer to state or county parish order for additional restrictions and instructions. So again, so again, to prevent any wildfires from spreading, we ask that it is recommended that you do not do any outdoor cookouts. So if you're planning on doing outdoor cookouts as far as tailgating over the weekend, I would say that may be out of the question, since outdoor burning is strictly prohibited due to ongoing dry conditions. And as I just mentioned, we have now gone 23 days here in Shreveport without seeing any rainfall. And unfortunately, that number is likely going to continue to add up until we get significant rains returning to the area. So it looks like that the rain chances as we go through the next few days it are still looking very similar to none as we go through the next week. I'll let you guys know in a few minutes exactly if ever there's another chance of rain in the forecast anytime soon. And if there's a chance of rain in the forecast anytime soon, I will certainly keep you guys abreast. You can expect a dry and cooler than normal night, with temperature minimums in the lower 40s to the north of I-30 and upper 40s to the south. So, I mean, because we made it down to 43 degrees this morning for the second time. That's 2 days in a row where we've seen a low temperature 43. So it doesn't look like we're going to get anywhere near as cool tonight. Of course, tomorrow, another mostly clear day across the region. With highs a few degrees warmer in the upper 70s to near 80. In fact, that's actually closer. That's actually closer to where we should be this time of year. In fact, today, of course, today's going to feel more like for some of us today felt more like a typical October day. And looks like we're going to be pushing for warmer weather in the coming days. As soon as tomorrow. Normal high is 79. On this day, normal high is 79. Normal low is 55. 91 degrees is the record high set on this date back in 2016. 37 is the record low set on this date back in 1978. So we are not under any watches or warnings here on this Friday night. And of course, all is quiet across in the Shreveport radar. You're not finding any spots, any shower thunderstorm activity. So we're not finding any rain here on the Shreveport radar. All is quiet. Such has been the case so far throughout this month for the vast majority. So we just about gone each day this calendar month, October 2024, not seeing any rain. That also adds into the last 5 days of September. And of course, on the regional radar is also quiet. It is also quiet for us all across the southern region of the United States. Not one spot is receiving anything as far as any showers. So all is completely quiet. So not a sign of any rain or shower or thunderstorm activity or anything of that nature. Of course, the eastern half of our country. Good evening to you, Leslie. How are you doing tonight? How was your day today? How was your day today, Leslie? Of course, a good chunk of the nation's midsection all the way to the east is experiencing. East and 2/3 of our nation is experiencing with multiple high pressure regions was keeping our eastern portion of our region mainly quiet with no disturbances. All the weather disturbances are being concentrated to the western portion of the U.S., including the high pressure. My day was awesome. It was fabulous. My day was fabulous. I went and had lunch at Chick-fil-A again, and also I had a double fudge brownie from Crumble. So we've had a low pressure. You have the disturbances coming from the mountain and across the western, the mountainous regions of the United States, that of the U.S. That's the only part of the country that's bringing multiple disturbances. Now, and of course this is always caused by these low pressure systems, this boundary. And of course, will this make it far enough to provide us with any rain in the coming days? I will certainly have the answer to that question in just a few minutes. My day was fabulous today. So that's where the multiple disturbances are being concentrated across the western U.S., but around the Rocky Mountain region of the U.S. That's will be the nearest where you will find some rain. I just wish we could. I certainly wish we could use some. We could use some of that rain here, since it's been so dry lately. And we've gone every single day so far this month. We've gone not received a drop. Yes, you're absolutely right about that, Leslie. We've gone 23 days without rain. And I'm sure you may have seen my Facebook post from earlier today about the ongoing lack of rain. We've gone 23 days without measurable rainfall. It looks like that number is going to continue to add until we get the return of beneficial rains here in the area. So that's why we have that burn ban in effect. And of course, I did point out last night that we are still in moderate drought across northwest Louisiana. And of course today, it turned out we had a relatively cool start today. We didn't experience it turned out to be a pleasant, beautiful, nice and pleasant fall day. But we didn't quite have the wall-to-wall sunshine like what we've experienced, like what we've experienced the past few days. So, in fact, we've actually had quite a few clouds to deal with, to mix in with that sunshine. So that's why we've had quite a bit in terms of clouds to mix in with the sunshine. As temperatures started out, we were as low as 43 degrees, and of course we had a high temperature. We made it to 79 degrees for a high temperature earlier today, which actually is our normal high temperature for this time of year. So which actually is our normal high temperature for this time of year. So still humidity levels remain relatively low humidity levels remain relatively low. Of course, we have the return of southerly winds. That's what brought us the cloud cover, and of course those clouds may be coming from the multiple disturbances in the Rocky Mountain region of the U.S. So that's the reason we've had a few clouds around, but still turned out to be a beautiful and nice, fantastic fall Friday. Still, we've had fall-like temperatures, and I hope you've been enjoying the cool, crisp, the cool, crisp fall nights. And of course, we still have another one of those cool, crisp fall nights in effect. But still, I do not see any rain in sight. I do not see any rain in sight. Temperature outside on this Friday night, of course, temperature outside here on this Friday night is 61 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Winds are calm. Humidity is 52%. Dew point is 43 degrees, and the air mass is I believe last night around this time, and I last talked to you guys last night, I believe it was during the 11 o'clock hour. Dew point levels were in the 30s, so we still have rising humidity, but still the air mass is still relatively dry. So typically this time of year, unless of course we were seeing much warmer temperatures, then of course humidity levels are still moderately low, but not nearly as low as they were last. And still, it's been a perfect evening for any area high school football games that took place earlier tonight. So that's where we stand as far as our current temperature, 61 degrees here on this Friday night. Tranquil in the east, active in the western and central U.S. A strong cold front will continue pushing through the Intermountain West and Four Corners through Saturday, bringing heavy snow to the Rockies and gusting winds. Winter storm warnings remain in effect for portions of the Utah, Colorado, and Montana mountains. This storm system will also bring the potential for heavy rainfall and flash flooding to portions of the central and southern high plains. So because some of that rain be headed towards our direction going into next week. Let us pray. Let us pray on it, that we finally start to bring in some rain. Let us pray, and hopefully one of these days that rain starts heading towards our direction, because rain sure is needed. Go LSU! Don't forget to vote early. I'm gonna try to. I've never participated in early voting, but I just thought what I would do is that is a good idea, rather than waiting until election day, Tuesday, November 5th. That's in 18 days. So I'm gonna try to get out to the polls and vote if I can. I'm gonna try to make it happen one of these days. But this will be a part of the November 5th election. And of course, I do want to talk to you guys about a new potential tropical cyclone, about a new potential tropical system, about a new potential system in the tropics. And of course, this will determine whether or not will it receive the name Nadine after the tropics remaining quiet for much of this week. On Tuesday of this week, a broad area of low pressure formed in the southwestern Caribbean Sea. The disturbance moved slowly northwest. On Tuesday of this week, a broad area of low pressure formed in the southwestern Caribbean Sea. The disturbance moved slowly northwestward offshore of Central America over the following couple of days. Then both yesterday and today, the low gradually became better defined, and the showers and thunderstorms associated with it become better organized. Consequently, the storm was designed potential tropical cyclone 15 earlier this afternoon. Tropical storm watches were issued at the time from Belize City north to the Belize-Mexico border, and from there north to Tulum, Quintana Roo. Of course, that's in Mexico. Of course, the peak intensity is 35 miles per hour with 1,005 millibars from this system. So it's a potential tropical cyclone 15. This will determine whether or not it will receive the name Nadine or Oscar. So even though it's not a name, it hasn't strength enough to become a named storm, but I will keep you guys in the know with this new system in the coming days. Should have developed throughout the weekend, and perhaps not only throughout the weekend, but also into throughout the weekend, but also into early next week. So excuse me. So tonight, of course, we're expecting another fairly cool night. It'll be another rather chilly night for most of us again. So since we still have dry air in place, so however clouds around should, so that's the reason temperatures may however remain on the warm side overnight. Instead, so we're still expecting cooler than normal temperatures overnight, since supposedly we are to be at least in the mid-50s for overnight lows by this time of year. But instead, so expect clear to partly cloudy skies tonight as we bottom out at 49 degrees with the light east-southeast wind. As we bottom out at 49 degrees, of course that's about 4 to 5 degrees below normal for this time of year for a low temperature. We made it down to 43 degrees this morning, so tomorrow morning should not be anywhere nearly as cool. But still, it's gonna be I would recommend grabbing jackets and maybe light sweaters before heading out, or whatever your weekend plans are. So tonight, 49 degrees with the light east-southeast wind, and we're not expecting any rain, mostly clear skies. Now tomorrow, of course, we will start beginning to see warmer temperatures and more in the way of sunshine compared to what we've experienced today. So we were basically right at normal today, and tomorrow we should be just a few degrees above normal. So a warming trend will continue. So if you like high temperatures in the 80s over the next few days, guess what? They are coming back. And I'll let you guys know how long those will stick around. And still, I I will let you guys know finally if I'm gonna find if I'm gonna. Good night, Leslie. Good night, Leslie. Hope you join me again soon. So again, expect tomorrow going into your Saturday. Expect a beautiful, nice and pleasant start to the weekend. Although we're expecting temperatures to be a few degrees above normal. So for those of you that prefer warmer temperatures, and for those of you that prefer warmer temperatures, then I have the forecast for you. I also will let you guys know if I'm gonna find at least some rain in this forecast as you go through the next 7 days. So tomorrow, of course, it'll be a nice start to the weekend, beautiful start to the weekend with fairly warm temperatures. We'll talk about tomorrow with the high temperature of 82 degrees with an east wind at 7 miles per hour, and of course, no rain is expected. So that'll add to another day when we're not going to see any rain. So of course, it's been one of the. I'd say that with the cooler temperatures we've had in place lately, it's been so far the coolest nights for any of the high school football games. But because hope you're enjoying the cooler temperatures while they last, because unfortunately there's another warm up on the way, and of course I will eventually at some point next week I will let you guys know whether or not if we will hit 90. So we're expecting skies to be mainly clear during overnight hours tonight. I'm expecting skies to be mainly clear during overnight hours tonight as we forecast the bottom out. It won't be anywhere near as chilly as it was this morning. So we'll start off we'll be in the range anywhere from the upper 40s to around 50. So we'll mostly be in the 50s, upper 40s to around 50, upper 40s to low 50s overnight tonight. That's just that at least that's a few degrees below normal. So we will start off tomorrow morning 6 a.m. with the temperature of 49 degrees. So we'll start off tomorrow morning 6 a.m. temperature 49 degrees with clear skies. 9 a.m. tomorrow with sunshine, we should be up to 58 degrees. Noon tomorrow with sunshine, we should be up to 74 degrees. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with sunshine, we should be up to 82 degrees. So definitely tomorrow will be warmer than today. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening with sunshine, we should be at 77 degrees. 9 p.m. tomorrow night with clear skies, we should be down to 65 degrees with clear skies. So it looks like we're looking at beautiful and nice weather to start the weekend. So Leslie was saying, of course, we got LSU game because they will be playing the Arkansas Razorbacks tomorrow night. So weather conditions shall be fairly appropriate and good for that. And now here's what the next 7 and 10 days have in store for us. So after low temperature tonight, 49 degrees, of course. So if you prefer cooler temperatures still, at least enjoy the nights and early mornings, because that's about the only other taste of fall you will find. So after low temperature tonight of 49 degrees with mostly clear skies, of course, tomorrow, of course, we finally start to rise back above normal after being below normal over the past couple of days. So we're gonna have a beautiful, nice, and pleasant start to the weekend. It'll be a beautiful start to the weekend with plenty of sunshine. Of course, another totally dry weekend is in store. With plenty of sunshine, high of 82, lower 49. Winds will be from the east at 7 miles per hour, and we're not expecting any rain. That'll be another day to add to our ongoing days lacking rainfall. And of course, Sunday, of course, should be another great day to be outside. So if you plan on doing an outdoor cookout for the football games, I recommend doing it indoors, with the burn ban in effect due to the ongoing dry conditions, due to the ongoing serious lacking rainfall. Of course, we're going to close out the weekend with another nice day to be outside with plenty of sunshine as we close out the weekend. Expect similar conditions for your Sunday. High of 82, lower 49. Winds will be from the east at 7 miles per hour. And again, no rain is expected. Of course, we start the we start to get warmer as we go into the start of next week for your Monday. Be a very warm day for us with plenty of sunshine, high of 85, low of 53. Winds will be from the southeast at 6 miles per hour. And of course, we're not going to find any rain as we go into the start of next week for your Monday. Tuesday, another very warm day will be on tap with plenty of sunshine. Of course, we could be at least approaching near record territory. Not necessarily yet, but looks like that Tuesday's, of course, keep in mind Tuesday's record high is 94, so we'll be several degrees off that. So even though Tuesday's going to be another unusually warm day for us, with the high of 89, low of 59, winds will be from the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour and no rain is expected. Wednesday, of course, will be a very warm day for us with sunshine. Of course, at least, so unfortunately, we're heading towards the opposite direction for those of you that won't fall. So, of course, we're expecting, of course, it'll be another extremely warm day for us as we go toward the middle of next week. We could be close to a record by the middle of next week with the high of 91, low of 63. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour. And of course, no rain is expected. Then, as for your Wednesday, for your Thursday, it will be a very warm day for us with partly cloudy skies. Maybe, if you're lucky, I may introduce a small chance of a stray shower or two for your Thursday, even though temperatures will be a bit on the warm side. High of 87, low of 56. Winds will be from the east-southeast at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 10%. That's going to be about all the luck we can get for next week, unfortunately. But still doesn't look like any much rain is on the way. Of course, we're going to the end of next week as we go into your Friday. Expect it to be a very warm day for us with plenty of sunshine. High of 86, low of 58. Winds will be from the south at 6 miles per hour and no rain is expected. So at least we're settling we could go at least another solid week staying totally dry. Such as the case has been this week so far. And of course, we're going to start. Of course, next weekend is also looking extremely warm. Highs in the upper 80s. Of course, this really shouldn't be true because we should be a lot lower than 80. So by the time we get to the start of next weekend, on average, we should have highs in the 70s. So it should start to feel more fall-like. So instead, we're hinting one last taste of summer. Hopefully we should get in one last taste of summer. So even the start of next weekend is looking rather dry as of right now, with plenty of sunshine. This will be for next Saturday, the 26th. Highs will be in the upper 80s and no rain is expected. Sunday the 27th, also we're expecting sunshine, highs in the upper 80s with no rain expected. And finally, we start to have at least a 30% chance of a couple showers and thunderstorms possible, with mostly cloudy skies with highs in mid-80s, but temperatures will stay warm. So if you're curious about what your weather's going to be for Halloween, of course, beginning tonight, if you're curious about what your weather's going to be for your Halloween, which is Thursday the 31st, of course, expecting rather cooler temperatures with a couple showers. Finally, with highs in the mid-60s, it can change. With mostly cloudy sky, mostly cloudy and cooler, with a couple showers possible with highs in the mid-60s. That is going to be a drastic change from what our weather has been, what our weather is like now, what our weather has been so far lately. But it can always change since Halloween is now less than 2 weeks away. So I will have more in detail of going into next week of what your weather is going to be like, in case you guys are curious of what the weather is going to be like for Halloween, which is in exactly 13 days from today. So of course, and by then, as of right now, I do have at least a 50% chance of a couple showers and maybe a thunderstorm in the forecast, but it can change. I'll let you guys know, but it looks like that we could finish off October a bit cool and wet. So for sure, I will inform you guys. I will let you guys know for sure exactly what your Halloween weather is going to be like. And I will have more about it as we head into next week, and definitely most especially by the end of next week and going into the following week, I will let you guys know for sure what your Halloween weather is looking like starting next week. Now, So I hope you've been enjoying the cool, crisp nights, the cool, crisp days with the below normal temperatures we've had in place the past couple of days, because another warm up is out. So another on the way. So we've had our first true taste of fall weather. Of course, fall. Of course, it's October, and so of course, you know the motto. You might as well enjoy October, because you know this is about the time of year we often experience drastic weather changes. You know, it can be hot. It can be very hot. It can be extremely warm, very hot on some days, and most days it's mild, and some days can either be cooler, unusually cold and wet on some days. So the month of October has it all. We go from all sorts of weather changes as we navigate through time throughout this month. Excuse me. So once again, we're settling on the warming trend as we go into the next few days. So of course we made it to the upper 70s for a high temperature earlier today with no rain. So we made it to after that rather chilly start to the day, we made it to the upper 70s. Looks like we're gonna get warmer. Of course, we're pushing for warmer weather. We're pushing for warmer weather as we go into the next several days. So if you prefer sunshine with high temperatures in the 80s, looks like the next few days will be the forecast for you. So it is highly recommended that you enjoy. So we'll have highs in the low 80s. So at least for the next several days, looks like the weekend, all of next week, we're looking for temperatures to be above normal. So above normal temperatures will be in place through beginning the weekend and also through all of next week. So we'll be having temperatures. Now that normally we see high temperatures in the upper 70s, we're going to be above normal on our daytime highs. After starting off in the upper 40s, we still have a couple more. We still have a couple more cooler than normal nights, but the warm up is on the way. So if you like warmer temperatures, then looks like that you're going to be in luck, because there's another warm up on the way. But if you prefer fall like temperatures, like I said, you might as well enjoy the next couple of nights, because fall like conditions will once again be dissipating. So we'll have highs in low 80s for both tomorrow and Sunday. A totally dry and seasonally warm weekend is on tap. And then we'll be in the mid 80s as we go into your Monday. And then we'll have highs in the upper 80s by Tuesday. We're back into we're in the low 90s by Wednesday. So it looks like Wednesday could be our warmest day of the next 7. With highs in the low 90s. Once again, another unusually warm day. We could be nearing the record by the middle of next week. This will be for Wednesday. Both Thursday and Friday we'll settle back in for highs in the mid 80s for both Thursday and Friday. Of course, the end of next week. And of course, the warmth will continue even going to next weekend with no signs of a second true fall cold front that may arrive with the returning. Hopefully, by then we return along with returning rain chances as we go into the following week. That will be, of course, the week of Halloween. So let us hope. So as of right now, I'm hoping for cooler temperatures and abundant rainfall as we go into Halloween. But that's not set in stone yet, so I don't want to go too far just yet. I just want to give you guys a preview of what Halloween could be looking like. Of course, I'll have another brief preview of it, if not during my weekend video for tomorrow, but most likely Monday, and definitely even further into next week. I'll let you guys know exactly what Halloween will be looking like this year. So once again, above normal temperatures will be the theme over the next several days. Warmer temperatures will be the theme, including the highs reaching the low 90s by Wednesday, and of course rain chances. Unfortunately, I'm just out of luck again. So we're going to continue the dry spell going, and of course, drought conditions will continue to get worse. So as we go into the next week with nothing measurable, we're going to see more burn bans added to the region, and possibly can have a few wildfires across the area due to lack of rainfall. Let's hope that snap real soon. So due to ongoing lack of rainfall, looks like that's gonna be our weather. That's what we're gonna be looking at. Another week, another solid week with lacking precipitation. The only rain chance I have is a 10%, but that was set up for Thursday. Only 10%, but that's not going to be anything major. But still, that's gonna, that 10% rain chance by next Thursday. That's gonna lower back daytime highs. Instead of reaching the 90s, will be in the 80s by the time we get towards the end of next week. So, and at least for the most part, we should be. They're more 80s than 90s. So we're looking at another week of above normal temperature. We're looking at another spell of warm and dry weather to prevail as we go through the next several days. So, and come to think of it, this October, not only is this October turned out to be the driest on record, it's also turned out to be one of the warmest on record ever for Shreveport. So, So I'm gonna let you guys know how long this spell of these. So we have another round of unusually warm temperatures on the way, beginning tomorrow, and of course, and also for tomorrow for the entire weekend, plus through all of next week. We have warmer than normal temperatures, and also another solid week with no rain in the picture. That 10% chance next Thursday. I do not see anything major like that happening. So another we could be settling for another. So by the time we get towards the end of next week, by next Friday, if no measurable rainfall happens here in Shreveport, then we'll have gone at least 30 days without measurable precipitation, without measurable rainfall. So that means that would lead to the addition of more burn bans, and that would be it. Add to more additional burn bans around the region, so that will however keep outdoor burning restricted until we get the return of beneficial rains in the area. Excuse me. So that means it may be appropriate to do any outdoor activities, but just remember, if you're going to be grilling, so I would recommend that would not be the case due to the ongoing drought conditions we have in the area, due to the ongoing lack of rain in the area. Excuse me. And now, of course, it's Friday night. You know what that means. It's Friday night. It's Friday night, and of course, we have high school football all over the place here on this Friday night. This would this be considered what, week 7 or 8 across Louisiana? So of course we have to let's take a look at let's give a recap of your final scores across Louisiana from tonight. Of course, it's been another nice and calm. It's been another nice and pleasantly mild Friday night in the area. Excuse me. Loyola 55, Woodlawn 16. Red River 30, Lakeside 6. Haynesville 52, Cedar Creek 8. Northwood 48, Bossier 6. Plain Dealing 54, I'm sorry, Arcadia 54, Plain Dealing 0. Winfield 48, Manning 0. Ringgold 30, Magnolia School of Excellence 6. Homer 41, Green Oaks 24. Calvary Baptist 24, Union Parish 15. Minden 41, BTW 16. Neville 26, Ruston 21. Parkway 49, Huntington 22. Many say that was the game of the Friday night game of the week. Parkway 49, Huntington 22. Destrehan 46, Captain Shreve 42. C.E. Bird 31, Natchez Central 21. Evangel 33, Benton 32. Evangel Christian won by 1 point. Airline 56, Halton 13. Mansfield 34, Rose Pine 8. So those are the following high school football scores from the high school football games that actually took place earlier tonight. Now let's see what college games we have in store for tomorrow night. I'm sorry, for tomorrow, a preview of your. So at first let's take a look at your. Let's take a look at your college football. The following college football game set for tomorrow. So, of course, we actually have at least two college football games in progress. Earlier tonight, second-ranked Oregon defeated Purdue, final score 35-0, and we have Oklahoma State and 13th-ranked BYU in progress. Of course, Oklahoma State is leading BYU 21-14, and also Nevada, the Wolfpack leading Nevada's leading Fresno State 21-17. So here are your following college football games that we have set up for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. on ESPN, Auburn will face the 19th ranked Missouri Tigers. So the following college football games are set to take place for tomorrow. Saturday, October 19th at 11 a.m. Auburn will face 19th ranked Missouri. Also on ESPN. Also tomorrow morning on Fox. Nebraska will face 16th ranked Indiana, the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers. Nebraska will face 16th ranked Indiana. Also tomorrow morning at 11 on ABC, 6th ranked Miami, the Hurricanes will face the Miami Hurricanes will face Louisville Cardinals. Tomorrow morning, 11:45 on the SEC Network, South Carolina will face Oklahoma. Tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 p.m. on ESPN, 12th ranked Notre Dame will face Georgia Tech. Also tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 on CBS, 24th ranked Michigan will face 22nd ranked Illinois. Also tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 p.m. on ABC, 7th ranked Alabama will face 11th ranked Tennessee. Both schools are sitting 5-1 record. Tomorrow afternoon at 3 on Fox, Colorado will face Arizona. Also tomorrow afternoon, 3:15 p.m. on the SEC Network, 14th ranked Texas State will face Mississippi State. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. on the SEC Network, on the SEC, Ball State will face Vanderbilt. Also tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. on ESPN, 8th ranked LSU will face Arkansas. So LSU will face Arkansas. 8th ranked LSU will face Arkansas, the Razorbacks. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on ESPN. Tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. on Fox, 17th ranked Kansas State will face West Virginia. Tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. on NBC, we'll have Iowa and Michigan State. Also tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. on ABC, 5th ranked Georgia will face the top ranked team, undefeated Texas Longhorns will face top ranked undefeated Texas Longhorns. Will be 5th ranked Georgia versus top ranked Texas. 6:30 p.m. on ABC. Also tomorrow night, 6:45 p.m. on the SEC Network, Kentucky will face Florida. And also tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. on ESPN, TCU will face Utah. TCU will face Utah. That game will be tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. on ESPN. So another exciting week of college football happening for your Saturday again. Here are the SEC, 3 SEC games of the week, although ABC is not having an SEC triple header like last Saturday. But tomorrow afternoon, 2:30 p.m., 7th ranked Alabama and 11th ranked Tennessee. Tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. on ESPN, 8th ranked LSU will face Arkansas. And also tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. on ABC, 5th ranked Georgia will face top ranked Texas. First top ranked Texas. So that's your college football. Of course, LSU. Of course, Alabama will face Tennessee. LSU will be on the road to face Arkansas, and Georgia will, and Texas will be at home to top ranked Texas will host 5th ranked Georgia. Now here's a look at your selected NFL Week 7 games, and of course we all know that the Saints took a pivotal loss to the Denver Broncos last night as they were defeated by the Saints were defeated by the Denver Broncos last night. Final score of that was 33-10. Here are your selected Week 7 games. Of course, I will have your full NFL Week 7 schedule in tomorrow night's video. So actually Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. I believe this game will be played in London. Will be between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So Sunday at noon, we have the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Also, the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Sunday afternoon at 3:25 p.m., that will be my NFL pick of the week between the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Of course, that would be a recap of Super Bowl. That will be a recap of Super Bowl 58, the most recent Super Bowl played. Of course, we have a Sunday night game between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we have 2 Monday night games. Both will be on ESPN. I believe one of those should be on ABC for Monday night. The game Monday night, 7:15 p.m., Baltimore Ravens and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And also the game that take place at 8 p.m. Monday night, Los Angeles Chargers and Arizona Cardinals. So, of course, again, the Dallas Cowboys have a bye week, and the Saints lost at home to the Denver Broncos last night. So, basically, we're looking for the Chiefs and the 49ers to take place Sunday afternoon at 3:25 p.m. Of course, we're in the Major League Baseball's postseason. Of course, in the National League Championship Series, the New York Mets took the win over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Final score is 12-6, so the Dodgers are leading the series 3-2. And also tomorrow, it's also in the American League Championship Series, the New York Yankees took the victory over the New York Yankees have taken the victory over the Cleveland Guardians. Final score 8-6. So both the Dodgers and the Yankees are on their way to the World Series. And so, of course, tomorrow night at 7:08 p.m. in Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians. And Sunday night will be the National League Championship Series, Game 5 of that series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. And of course, we have the Major League Baseball's postseason, and of course, on top of, but of course, again, for your football, of course, for football fans, we have Alabama and Tennessee tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, LSU and Arkansas. Also tomorrow night, Georgia and Texas. That will be the Georgia Bulldogs, and so Alabama Crimson Tide and Tennessee Volunteers at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon on ABC. Tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. LSU Tigers and Arkansas Razorbacks. Tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. It will be between the 6:45 p.m. I believe. I think that's the Arkansas. That would be Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. The number one ranked team, the top ranked team in the nation. So plenty of football to look forward to. Now, of course, on Sunday we have the Chiefs and the Chiefs and the 49ers. Looking forward to that. And also Sunday night, the Jets and the Steelers. Sunday night. So Saints played their game last night against the Broncos. Of course, the Saints lost to Denver, and the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys have a bye this week. And of course, I'm still working on my Felton. Like I said earlier in the video, I'll have a Felton funny fact on Fridays. And of course, I think I came up with a slight one. What do you? How would you? So, is there such a thing as pumpkin pizza? Any of you ever heard of anything called a pumpkin pizza? If you ever, of course, I would try to post it. I'm not sure if I'll try to post this Felton funny Friday. I'll probably post it on my Facebook next Friday. So it's about pumpkin pizza. For those of you that's ever heard of it. But anyway, that would be all that I want to talk to you guys about today. Once again, we have well above normal temperatures that will take place over the next several days. Also, one thing we are continuing to lack is rainfall across the area with no signs of any measurable rainfall. And of course, I will keep you guys posted on potential tropical cyclone 15, whether or not it will receive the name of Oscar. Potential tropical cyclone 15. I will keep you guys posted in the tropics. Whether or not on potential tropical cyclone 15, I will let you guys know whether or not it becomes a named storm, whether it will receive the name Nadine or Oscar. Probably Nadine, and then the next system that forms will probably receive the name Oscar. And of course, we're 13 days left to Halloween and 18 days away from Election Day. So, and once again, watch your weather. We're looking at We're looking at a nice and pleasant weekend. There's plenty of sunshine. No rain in sight over the next 7 days. Possibly maybe after the end of next week, early to the following week, we may finally start to see rain chances. So I have another early preview of your Halloween weather, what to expect. Of course, I'll have your Halloween weather as we go into next week. So once again, no rain's expected. Looking at a totally dry weekend, along with warmer temperatures. So we have a couple more crisp, cool nights on the way, along with another warm up on the way for the next several days, with highs eventually reaching back into the 90s by the time we get toward the middle of next week. And of course, another thing that you're not seeing, and of course, we continue to remain dry with lack of rainfall. So again, once again, if you prefer, so of course we have a couple more cool, crisp nights with lows in the upper 40s here. We have another taste of fall in the air, but at night we're going to be going from fall to, we'll be hinting summer again, especially as we go toward the middle of next week as we settle into the upper 90s with very warm temperatures are back in the picture. So we have several days of above normal temperatures that will last through at least the end of next week. Another warm up on the way after experiencing some of the coolest mornings of the season, the coolest temperatures of the season so far, with lows well in the 40s. And of course we had high temperature in the 70s today, so we'll be settling with much warmer temperatures as we go through the next several days. No signs of any strong fall cold front on the way anytime soon. Also, no signs of any rain on the way anytime soon. So, Bossier, and of course, all of most of Northwest Louisiana continues to remain under burn ban until further notice. So, hopefully, we can get in some rain sometime soon. Hopefully, it happens soon. Hopefully, that happens sooner or later. Until then, drought conditions will continue to get worse before it gets better. So that's the reason we're going to continue to see much warmer temperatures, and much warmer than average temperatures over the next several days. Also, don't forget, football fans Alabama and Tennessee tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, LSU and Arkansas tomorrow night, Georgia and Texas. So those are the 3 SEC games to look forward to as we go into tomorrow, as we go into your tomorrow, which is Saturday. And also, those are the 3 SEC games of the week that we're looking forward to as we go into tomorrow, which is Saturday. So once again, should be a nice weekend, great weekend of football, great weekend for activities. Just remember, be cautious for any outdoor burning since the burn ban remains in effect, with no rain on the way anytime soon. Now I will also keep you guys monitored throughout the weekend, also into early next week, for anything that tends to develop in the tropics, as far as any systems. And of course, I will keep you guys posted if anything intensifies with the potential tropical disturbance, if it whether or not receive the next storm Nadine, and also keep you guys posted if there's ever a chance of rain in the forecast anytime soon. I will keep you guys posted on that. So again, I hope you folks have truly I hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful weekend. I hope your weekend goes the same. And that will be all that I want to cover for you guys here on this Friday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here for tonight. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Enjoy your weekend. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.